Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Chanel here. In this video, I'm quickly showing you the products that I'll be using to relax my hair because it's relaxer day. It's a bit of a noisy day today, but don't get too distracted. I never really laid out everything like this before I start, but you know, it's going to be an excellent reminder. It's going to be a good video for me to go back and watch and see what exactly I need together for my relaxer day. I think it's a good idea to do the video in the order in which I'm going to be using them. The first thing I'm going to be using is the Dax hair oil. So Dax is a really thick hair oil. You can really use any hair oil that you want. When you're relaxed, you probably don't even use hair oil that much. So whichever one you buy. I used to be using a Blue Magic one before. I saw another YouTuber use this one, Hairlicious, and I said I'm going to try it. So this is actually the first time I'm going to be using the Dax since my other one is finished. Of course, I used to use Dax as a child growing up. It smells amazing. It's really thick, but you can see it's a little bit runny because it's really hot today as well. So I'm going to be using the Dax in conjunction with the Olive Oil Professional Neutralizing Shampoo. And it's really interesting that I mentioned that I'm going to be using these two first because it's going to be a pretty unique technique that works really well for my fine hair in preventing my hair from being over processed as the relaxer runs off, right? So it's a protective process. What I really do is that I coat my relaxed hair with this first, and then I apply the hair oil, whichever one, over this, and then I'll put the hair oil also on my roots and around my edges and so on. I'm actually going to film a video right after this showing you step by step how I apply these two before my relaxer. So some persons might use another product, maybe even one that I have here like the Roux before, but because the Roux is a bit expensive and it was really difficult for me to get that one, I never usually use the Roux for that purpose. The Roux Rejuvenating Porosity Control Conditioner. Some people will use this to coat their hair before relaxing, but because of the price, I usually keep it for afterwards to get my hair back in the right state. Now another unique step is going to be me mixing my relaxer, which I want to do in a separate video following this one as well. I'm doing them all in separate videos because I don't want each video to be too long. I want to get the points out without the videos being too long. So I have my olive oil relaxer. It's in normal strength because of how fine my hair is. Even though I have 4C hair, I use a normal strength because you should be selecting your relaxer based on the strands of your hair and not how tightly coiled they are. So if your strand is really fine, normal strength should work excellently for you. And if the strands are a bit thicker, then you might need a stronger relaxer. Now, because my hair is so fine and so fragile, I oftentimes mix my relaxer. As a matter of fact, since I've gone back to relaxers, every single relaxer process, I mix my relaxer with something else. For all the times past, I would mix the relaxer with olive oil. So I would have a bottle of extra virgin olive oil that I would mix with the relaxer. But the issue I had with that, I'll explain in the next video. So instead of using the oil, I'm going to be using a conditioner instead. And I also got this idea from another YouTuber. I believe her name is Tiara. So she mixed her relaxer with conditioner, which I thought was an excellent idea. And so that's the purpose of this, to be mixed with this. Now, after I finish relaxing my hair, I'm going to be rinsing it out with the neutralizing shampoo, of course. After doing that, I like to use a clarifying shampoo just to make sure I'm getting rid of all the unnecessary products that my hair had accumulated over the weeks. I generally use this from time to time. So this is the clarifying shampoo. Then once I finish clarifying, I'm going to be using this ORS Hair Repair Coconut and Baobab deep conditioner. Right, so it's a deep conditioning right there. Deep conditioning, restoring treatment mask. I usually use this on Relax a Day. There are other conditioners that I was using before this one, but I really reserve this specific container for Relax a Day. Now, after I finish steaming my hair with this, I'm going to then follow up with this product here, which is a porosity control. And then, of course, I'm going to need gloves. Regular latex or rubber gloves. I have a tail comb. I don't generally rake the relaxer through my hair, but this might come in handy at some point. Maybe at the back to smooth it out. I have a bowl here and a spoon that I'm going to use to mix my relaxer and my conditioner together. I also have this little bottle here, which is my little applicator bottle. You'll want to watch my video that shows how I use this. I basically use this to apply my relaxer to my hair, which is why I don't have any applicator brush. Now this little glass container here, I usually put some neutralizing shampoo in it along with a little bit of water, so that if the relaxer falls on my skin, I would just use my rag. I have 2 rags here that I took up to use. I would dip the rag in the neutralizing water and quickly wipe it off my skin so that it doesn't irritate my skin. I also have this towel here that I'll use to wrap around my shoulder, and I have these clips. I generally use one of them to clip the towel under my neck so it stays firmly, and I have some other ones that I'll use to clip away my hair if needs be. So this basically looks like all the products that I'll need. If I've missed anything, I'll put it in, but this is how I generally do it. Yeah, this looks like about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope if you're watching this video to just get an idea of what you need to do your relaxer at home, I hope it was helpful to you. So all the best, have a good one, bye.